All right, everybody. I wanted to go ahead and give you my own thoughts with regards to Conference Championship weekend. I want to go ahead and talk about the AFC Championship game first, the matchup between the Chiefs and the Ravens, and what are my thoughts with regards to, or what do I want to look at, or what do I think we need to be paying attention to? And the thing that I'm really going to point out is I think that this is the Ravens game to really lose. I think the Ravens are the better football team. I think the Ravens might be the best football team in the NFL this season. It's very apparent that Todd Monken has come in and really built this offense around the strengths of Lamar Jackson. He's able to really play to his strengths of reading things. He's not really having Lamar run as much, but Lamar is still that threat. And this is where I say this is where I would say the first key to this game is going to be what can the Chiefs front do? What can the Chiefs defensive line do? If they bring pressure, are they able to keep Lamar in the pocket? Or is he able to escape? We've seen him do it against the Texans and the 49ers where he's escaped out and then thrown the ball downfield or been able to run for big yards. So if they're bringing a blitz, the Chiefs are bringing a blitz, can they keep Lamar in the pocket? That's going to be a big key. If they can't, it's going to be a long day. Also, you've got to cover Zay Flowers and Odell Beckham Jr. And so can you get there, keep him in the pocket so that he can't throw it to those receivers or even Mark Andrews? Or is he going to be able to get out and you can't get the pressure, and he's able to hit these guys for big plays? So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is I think the Ravens defense is just better than the Chiefs defense, or at least it's playing better right now or been playing better throughout the season. They're going to be a matchup problem. It's going to fall on the offensive line for the Chiefs to keep Patrick clean. I don't know that the receivers are going to be able to get open. It's been kind of a really big crapshoot this season with the Chiefs and their wide receivers. We saw McCole Hardman this past weekend fumble twice when he got the ball twice, and one of them at the goal line. Can't have that happen. But again, my key is I'm just going to be blunt about it. It's going to be what can the Chiefs do? I'm not going to count out Patrick Mahomes because you never know with him and Andy Reid, but it just feels like this is going to be an uphill battle. The Ravens are at home. They're going to be really fired up for this game. And Lamar's ready to really take this crown from Patrick Mahomes. So we'll see what happens. But again, I think if you're looking at it is who can you keep Lamar in the pocket so that he's not able to get away, create some big play? Can you get the pressure and cover and keep Lamar in? And if you can, then you're going to be in a good shape, right? There'll be things that will occur. You'll have special teams that can happen. And remember, the Ravens are good at special teams, though, because of who their head coach is. So, and you got the kicker. You got a kicker, if you're the Ravens, who can really boom it. I think it just might be the Ravens' year to go to the Super Bowl. But we won't know until Sunday, till the game happens. But to me, that's just it. Front, putting the pressure on Lamar Jackson and keeping him in the pocket. That's going to be a big part of the game. And then keeping Patrick Mahomes clean because, again, the Ravens defense has been playing extremely well. Let's go to the NFC Championship game. So for the NFC Championship game, I'm just going to say this. I am not, as a Niners fan, I'm hoping it's the Niners that win, but I'm a little nervous just due to the fact that against the Packers were able to run that toss, crack, sweep. And they ran it extremely well and ran it a lot and got a lot of yards. And I was really, really angry. I was starting to be like, come on, defensive ends. Come on, Bosa. Come on, Young. Like, they were getting cracked by wide receivers and not able to fight through it. And you can't have that happen. And the Lions are going to be more physical with regards to that. They're going to come in. And if they see that you can't handle it, guess what? Here we go. Toss, crack, sweep. Toss, crack, sweep. We're going to run toss, crack, sweep till you stop. You got Dan Campbell, who's going to sit there and take chances. So you're going to have to worry about that as well. But it's going to come down to this. This game is going to come down to one thing and one thing only: which team's run game can be handled by the other team. If you can run the ball and stop the other team's run game, then you will probably win this game. Both the Lions and the 49ers want to run the ball, sets up everything else, sets up those receivers, helps Jared Goff. Jared Goff does not play as well, if I remember correctly, on the road. So he is traveling. The Lions are not going to have that dome with all the fans cheering. Yes, there will be about 20% of the fans are probably going to be Lions fans at this game, but you just won't have all that building you up in the offense's ears, on the opposing offense's ears. So what the run game? That's it. It's going to be which run game can make the plays, and which team can handle the run game, stop the opposing team's run game, and that's what you're going to get. And I'm nervous as a Niners fan just because I know what happened against the Packers last week. And boy, there was a moment there we were not stopping the Packers. So I'm hoping that the defense really has doubled down and is really working and preparing, and they've got a good game plan, because this is going to be a slobber knocker. I think this is the more balanced of the two games compared to the AFC Championship game. I think the AFC Championship game is a little bit more in favor of the Ravens, just because the Chiefs, I think there's some things where the Chiefs are missing compared to the Ravens. Now, why should I say that the Chiefs will go win this game? But those are my thoughts. Just wanted to share them with you. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're enjoying this type of content, please make sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, we're going to break down these games next week, go over them as we prepare for the Super Bowl. So we'll see you later. I do want to give a shout out to all of our members of this channel, especially those at the booster member or above. You're seeing their names scroll across the screen here on this video. If you wish to have your name in a video just like this, make sure to join as a member at this particular level of booster and above. All members, however, get early access to any video before it goes public. If you wish to have early access to a video, make sure to sign up at the fan level or above. We'll see you next time.